See that ring around the sun? I don't know about you guys, but here we call that a sundog. And quite typically within 3 days, we have a storm come through. This is our problem pen. New bull. Not quite as skittish as he was when he first arrived. So cesarean mom laying down. Big guy. He's half grown, this guy. Holy cow, look at him. He was a cesarean baby. 14's his new surrogate mom, but I guess he still drinks from both moms. New bull. Swelling has gone down a lot on the prolapse cow. She's the tan one there on the left at the back. You can see her back end there. Swelling's really come down. Well, Zip told me he wants to go for a truck ride, so let's go see the babies.
Cows and calves will get 2, and then we'll come around and dock one for the heifers.
Okay. Well, Zip and I will be hot on your heels.
Ooh, okay.
So here's who's left a calf. There's a couple of heifers. I see one's bagging up over there. 2. Actually, there might be 3 heifers. Not sure. Got 2 looking kind of close, actually. The cows and calves on the other side are getting their bale first, so they're headed over to where Glenn's gonna drop that off with the tractor. There's another one of our heifers, but she's not looking close at all. It's got a signal light on. Look how cows he's turning. It's so easy being behind the camera, right? Moving these big troughs around, Glenn used to use the bale truck for that. He'd use the bale loading arms to help get this thing by himself in the back of the truck and move it out to wherever he needed to put it. But with the bale truck out of commission, he needed to do something else. So he drilled some holes in just the top lip here. Of course, nowhere where the water would leak out. And then he put a bolt in there that he's taken out, obviously. And then attached some chains to it so that he could lift it with the tractor bucket and bring it over here. So that's how he's adapted to getting these troughs moved around. Checking out the size of these guys. We're gonna do our first branding next weekend. Our son, who's living in Japan, we talked to him over messenger video last night and said, so we're branding next Saturday if you want to come home. He's like, you buy me the ticket. I can tell you, sorely tempted. Been a year and a half since we've seen him in person. That moment when they realize that there's a human in the vehicle. Bye, guys. I tell you, if we could make money selling rocks, we'd be millionaires. I was out in the garden not too long ago, a week ago actually, and pulled out the sunflowers, so we're gonna throw them over the fence today. Cows can do what they want with them. So I'm headed out to the big garden today, And I'm going to take out the sunflower stalks. For today, that's going to be my job. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful Saturday night. I'm going to do that. And no, I'm not going to film it. I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to enjoy the frogs. And I'm not going to worry about the rest of it. So I'll bring you back when it's done. There's the boneyard. I knocked off all the dirt that I could from the roots. And some of the roots just stayed in there. And Glenn, if he forks it, he'll either decide to take those roots out or not. I don't know.
This, right? And then close. One here, one here, one here.
No, I think that'll be good.
And then there's space here for like weeding. You want your long space, I think, down the big long, so when you go, you just go down the whole thing.
I agree. First ones we're going to plant are the yellow onions. So maybe we should do like what we did with the garlic before, just set them there and then push them in.
Yeah.
So we don't lose our spot. That's pretty close to, yeah, I must be doing that wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Planting this style in these 30-inch beds, the way we're planting these onions, they're 10 inches across the bed and then 5 inches down. So we've got 350 onions in a 50-foot bed. I think it's pretty darn good. But look at all the boxes of onions we have yet to plant. That's one whole next row actually. But we plan on having 15 garden box customers per week this year. So got to think in scale. Like we need this much of everything, and so far this is onions. This pile of compost is going to get put on this side of the garden here after Glenn forms us all into 30-inch beds this year. We didn't have it last year. We basically only had one half of the garden in 30-inch bed last year, so. But man, can you ever grow a lot of groceries in these beds. I love it. Well, there's the supervisor. I mean, everybody needs a supervisor. These funny ones here, these huge ones, these are shallots, gourmet shallots. And then a little bit further down, these big brown guys are the multiplier onions. So there we go, 2 50-foot beds of onions. I was talking to Glenn while we were doing it. Of course, I'm full of anxiety about planting too many onions, but it's like cooking a big meal for me. I love cooking, but then I freak out right before the meal is ready. I'm like, oh no, do I have enough food? Is it gonna be tasty enough? All right, 2 rows down. Each half of the garden has 5 beds. So we got 2 out of 20 beds done. That's not overwhelming at all. I know previously we've talked about babysitter cows, but those 2 girls over there might want to ask for a raise. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Take care.